gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Takes this the other way to right. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And quickly there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Career numbers against Bettis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Line drive to left. Myers has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, he and Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Short, hit hard. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 7-1.
Leading off for San Diego, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot's under it. And the inning is over. 3 out. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Fernando Tatis.
Striding in once again.
Play ball. 3. Stay down. 3. And
that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Desmond stands at first with 1 out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now a look and a throw back to second, just keeping him float. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Pat Valaika will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Pat Valaika.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. This is flared out towards second. That's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Drilled to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner will score from second. The relay Now he's safe at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a double steal try here. Right side hit hard. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
So striding in, David Dahl, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chris Iannetta is on deck. Oh, here's a little looper, and that's going to drop. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And the second run will score as well.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather.
Nelson Lamet is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. In now, Chris Iannetta as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Missed with a slider. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Don't want to forget about it. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer over to his right. And that retires the side. But all in all, just a horrible job on the mound that half inning as they allow 10 men to come across and score. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 11-9. Sun Hwan-Oh is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now this feels more like baseball in Denver. Get a look at our line score there. Lots of offense in this one as we play the 8th inning here at Coors. Standing in, Austin.
Play ball.
Frankie Cordero will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Frankie Cordero.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Ready now, Fernando Tatis. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Pitch inside the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 home. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 1-2 running yet again for second. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. One left for San Diego. Still trailing things. It's 11-9. Craig Stammen is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Into the box, Trevor Story. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Stammen, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Myers has it in his sights. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Tatis has it. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Reynolds. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Reynolds at second with 2 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. In now, Eric Hosmer. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. This one skied out toward right. Desmond giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth on that one. They were down huge, but hey, give them a lot of credit. They scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball, folks.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Colorado Rockies capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Brian Shaw claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 11 runs on 17 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon: 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.